Hello, and good morning, everyone. I have a lot on my mind, and so I figured I would just make a video and talk about it. Joe is at the DMV and he should be home in a few minutes, but I figured it was a good time for me to make this video. Now, as you know, I have been on a health journey and I've had a lot of ups and downs and roadblocks and lots of tests, trials, and tribulations with food and diet and movement. I suffer from fibromyalgia. I don't have a gallbladder, and I do have a lot of, I don't know, ailments, I guess. I'm old. I'm 53 years old. I have been overweight for quite some time. And I have insulin resistance. I have sleep apnea. I have lots of health stuff happening. So I am excited to say that I received my medication last night and I will be starting Zepbound today. This evening, I'm going to be starting my introductory dose, 2.5 injector. Like I said, it is a prescription. I have it prescribed for sleep apnea. So I really am excited, nervous, and curious. I have a lot of reasons why I need and want this to work, right? I was trying to do keto, carnivore, low carb, starting last December of 2025. But I had lost my gallbladder in October of 2025, and I feel like it was too much too soon. And even though I kept trying to force my fats up and my protein up, my body just wasn't ready for that. And so I was having horrible digestion problems. And then when I was trying to do like low carb snacks, like, all the sugar-free things, right? Like Jello, or I would have just sugar-free pudding, like anything to just kind of put something in my stomach that didn't have carbs in it. My body wasn't enjoying that either. I was having a lot of acid reflux. I was getting migraines. I would have a fibromyalgia flare. It was a mess, y'all. It has really been hard on me to figure out what I needed to do. And it made me just kind of like stop and question everything I was doing diet-wise. And what I have found has been helping me to just stop, relax, stop trying to push my body so hard, was to eat just clean, more, I would say paleo, right? I was gifted a sourdough starter for my birthday and I ran with it. I was having so much fun creating sourdough loaves. I don't want to say perfected my recipes. I'm playing with it a lot, making lots of lumps of dough and I'm making a mess with lots of them, trying to do like inclusions, but the actual standard loaf has been coming out really beautiful and well, and I've posted some shorts on that. So those things, as long as I have like a slice of bread, plenty of veggies, I can put butter on veggies. That seems to be just fine. I can make like a big stir fry and lots of grilled chicken salads, things like that have been easier for me to digest. And so I'm really excited about Zepbound or tirzepatide because the main thing that I've struggled with and why I was trying to do keto and carnivore was because I have very high insulin resistance. And for me to be able to lose weight, I have to bring that blood sugar down very low, not just a caloric deficit, but bring in my insulin down. It's been a real problem because if I can bring my insulin down, then of course, then I don't have that fat storage hormone that's fighting me the whole way. And it was really difficult for me to lose weight and be satiated with the foods I was eating because I wasn't able to get enough fat in. And when I would try to switch and do more protein, it would cause a little bit of an insulin spike from having too much protein, and I was fighting it. I was fighting back and forth with having my food just sit really undigested in my gut for a long time. Now I have a list of supplements that I take regularly to help with all of that, but the gut mobility problem it's just like if I have too much fat or too much protein, then it really is something that it needs attention. I can't ignore it. It doesn't just go away. If I don't get up and move, if I don't drink plenty of water, if I don't take my supplements with my meal, it's an issue. And it just causes more problems than it's worth. And so I'm going to be eating more just like a clean, healthy diet, avoiding lots of things and, all the cookies and pies and whatever. The other thing is that, when you are on a keto carnivore diet, if you don't have the self-control to have one special occasion or one celebratory item when you have guests, when you go out to eat, when you're at a birthday party, a wedding, so forth, if you have the one bite, which is if you're a sugar addict, then it's really difficult to have the one thing and then abstain from it again, especially if you don't have a good support system. And I was the only one in my family who was trying to eat this way. And so it's so tempting to say, I'll start again tomorrow. I'll start again tomorrow. I'll start again tomorrow. And then before you know it, it's been, a month, 6 weeks, whatever, and tomorrow hasn't come until you just have to go, okay, I feel so bad that I need to stop eating this stuff. Okay. So that's kind of what's happened. I did initially lose from all of my caloric deficit and movement and everything I was doing. I did lose 20 pounds. However, when I started my sourdough adventure, I did gain some weight back. Obviously, right? I was adding carbohydrates. I was retaining water. Then we had a really long break, and I was trying to show you guys just kind of a day in our life, how Joe is constantly doing projects. He's always working around the house. He's a very busy guy. I could just follow him around with my camera all day, capturing all the things he does. He is not an idle man, though he also has his own health journey that he is on. And it's really important that he moves, but also he has a severe back injury. He is a Navy veteran and he is disabled. And so, of course, he's a man and he's very vibrant and he's not going to sit around. So we take lots of water breaks. What you don't see in the videos is the water breaks, the sore, you got to stop, stretch, take a break, and then, wait for a few minutes. But who's going to film all that? Who's going to film like every 5-10 minutes when he has to get off the ladder, take a break, get some water, sit down? No, you just want to see the work and how it gets done, right? And so that's what I try to capture. The same as when we're doing anything on the property. We're old, guys, right? We're in our 50s. We've had a lot of lifelong illness and injuries, and we're not in a hurry, but we're trying to get things done. And so slowly but surely we work on the house. And so I hope I entertained you with some of those videos while I was trying to figure out what the next step was for me on my weight loss and health journey. I am also looking into bariatric surgery. So this isn't just the end of the story. I'm going to go get a consultation, but that's not till September. These things take so long. So behind the scenes throughout this summer, I went and had a sleep study, right? So let's back up. Way back in like April, I went and had a sleep study done. And it turned out because I have insomnia and I don't sleep, it didn't record properly. And so they rescheduled me for a different test, which was good and fine. But then that test, they schedule you, oh my gosh, like 6 weeks out, right? So you got to wait the 6 weeks. and then you get a different device to take home. But then when the day before I was scheduled to pick that up, the person who used the device before me didn't turn it in. And so there wasn't enough devices for the people who were scheduled for their appointments. And so my appointment was pushed back like another month. That's how it goes, right? I think Joe's home. So anyway, I went ahead and had to wait like a whole nother month, retest, finally did pick up my device, took the test, and then you have to wait like 3 weeks to go in to find out what your results were from the test. And I have moderate sleep apnea. That's the bottom line. And in between then, I refuse to use a CPAP machine because I don't sleep comfortably. I toss and turn all night trying to find a comfortable spot. And so I can't be tethered to all that. It just is a mess. So I have an oral device to help my tongue stay in place. It's a big, bulky, chunky thing. And I use mouth tape. So that is my compromise. I'm using that device. That has helped some, but sometimes it's a lot and I just need to take it out. But I try to sleep with it on at least 5 days a week, at least. So yeah, that is my update. I know it's a lot, but I am very curious and excited to start my Zepbound journey. I will be going to Costco, picking up groceries and snacks and having lots of fresh veggies because I got to keep my fiber up, got to maintain my protein and continue with my movement. So I did weigh myself this morning. I did take measurements. And so I will be tracking that and I'll be filming and making sure I follow up. But I just wanted to get this video out. That's where I am with my health journey at the moment. I start Zepbound injections tonight.